All right, Shalom Makim, Zahad Spiru and Judah of the GMS Mississippi camp, giving all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, B'Hashem Shai, B'Hashem Chakodash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone rule well, and peace and blessings shout the world to the house of David the elect. Today I want to go into a title entitled, If He Take Him Another Wife. All right, spiritually, okay? And I'm just going to start out with Exodus 21 and 10. It says, if he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. All right, now through the spirit, all right, this can also apply to the spiritual union, all right, between us and Sophia, us and wisdom. Now we know that these laws are concrete, and it's actually talking about the protocols if a man obtains a second wife. But we know that our wife in this thing of ours is this truth, okay? And I got this concept when we read I think we were at camp and we read Revelation 2 and 4. It says, nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee because thou hast left thy first love. Okay? And what's our first love? It's this truth, man. All right? Our first love is this truth. Okay? We get Hebrews, the book of Hebrews 10. Okay? And 31. I think it's in 31. All right? Hebrews 10 and 31, because this is our first marriage. And according to the laws, our actual laws, when you have a wife, once you get a second wife, you can't neglect the duties of the first wife. So spiritually, once you come into this knowledge, you read, you watch videos, you study, you pray, you fast. All right, well, once you get, say, an actual woman or a new job or whatever it is, you can't neglect the duties of this truth. All right, this is the spiritual aspect of that law. Okay, Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, but call to remembrance the former days in which after you were illuminated, you endured a great fight of afflictions, partly while you were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly while you became companions of them that were so used. For you had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and enduring substance. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. This is where you first came into this truth, the excitement you went through in the truth, but also the hell you went through also. Okay? It says, verse 36, for you have need of patience, that after you have done the will of Yahweh, you might receive for ye have need of patience, that after you have done the will of Yahweh, you might receive the promise. All right. But also it says, I'll go to verse 38. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But the point was, it says you took compassion of me and my bonds and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods. Basically, you neglected everything for this truth, man. All right? But also, you can't get complacent, man. Okay? All right? Or, like I said, according to the law, in Exodus 21 and 10, all right? Once you obtain a second woman, you can't neglect the duties of the first woman. So, spiritually, once you get, say, a actual woman, all right? Or you get a job or whatever it may be, or more money, all right, it gives you more access to the things in the world. You can't neglect the duties of your first love. And let me get that as well. And I hope this lesson is making sense to brothers, Ecclesiasticus 4, see, it started 15. All right, this is Sirach 4:16. If a man commit himself unto her, who's the her? Is wisdom personified as a woman. He shall inherit her, and his generations shall hold her in possession. Where the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Verse 18. Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. Verse 19, this is the point. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. All right, and let's get that in the law. If he forsake, just how he forsake wisdom, all right, just let's see what happens when you forsake that first woman. Okay, Exodus, Exodus 21:10. It says, Exodus 21:10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. And if he do not and if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money. So just like a physical woman, if you neglect to give her duties of marriage because you got a second wife, well, spiritual woman, Sophia, will leave you because you neglected her because of carnal pursuits. All right, and you can balance out your situation. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. To the next time, shalom.